Hello everybody, this is Paciencia. If you want to see how I make my shea butter mixture for my hair, keep watching. This is a very smooth consistency and it's great for twist out, braid outs, and really bantu knots, any kind of styling that you may do. Alright, keep watching. What you will need to start this process is, of course, an empty bowl. Next, you will need a container. You're going to be using several oils. One, argan oil. You're going to use avocado oil, vitamin E oil, castor oil, jojoba oil, olive oil, aloe vera gel, and Creme Naturals. So let's talk about shea butter. I actually bought this. This is Creme brand, and if you are located in the United States, Creme brand is from Sally's Beauty Supply. So they just started selling shea butter. I actually bought this. Let's see if I can let you see the consistency. I've used half of it so far, and I'll be using the other half today because it's not that big of a container. But I used half of it. One thing I can tell you about the shea butter, it does have the regular shea butter scent, but I find that this one was extremely gritty. It was very, like, it didn't smooth out like the natural, like the other shea butters that you can buy that gives you that cream consistency. I mean, it's good for some styling, but you definitely have to melt this one down, whereas other ones you can just use a mixer or a spatula and it whips out very smoothly. This one did not do that, so I will not be buying this again. But if you try this, just let me know what you think about it. I personally won't buy it again for this mixture. I'll be looking for something a little bit more pure, a little bit more natural. I'll see what I can find locally and I will keep you guys posted. So the first thing we're going to do is take our mixing bowl. We're going to get our shea butter. And I am going to dump that all out. It's kind of thick, so take your time. I'm just going to use the container here to scrape it off. And now I'm going to add the coconut oil. Take the coconut oil, and I'm going to take my tablespoon. I'm going to just take a scoop. I'm going to dump that into the bowl. And I'm actually going to be using 2 scoops of that. Here's the second scoop. I'm going to dump that into the bowl. I'm going to take jojoba oil. I'm going to take 2 teaspoons of the jojoba oil. 1, 2. Dump that into the bowl. A tablespoon of the Creme. And that's going to be a heaping spoon. You see? I want to get a good heaping spoon. A tablespoon of aloe vera gel. And it's clear, so I know you can't see it, but I did do also a heaping spoon of this as well. Can you see that? Okay. You're going to take your teaspoon again, and you're going to get castor oil. And you're also going to put in a teaspoon of that. And you're going to take a teaspoon of that. Then you're going to take the avocado oil. You're going to also do a teaspoon of that. Then you want to take the argan oil. And you want to do 2 teaspoons of that. Okay. You want to just break it apart a little bit to mix it together. Okay, so once it's mixed together like this, it's a thick consistency, so like a Cool Whip dollop. However, the graininess of the shea butter hasn't been dissolved. So let's go to the kitchen, and then I'm going to melt it down on the stove a little bit using the double boiler effect. You want to just place that inside. Let's see, can y'all see? I'm going to just place it inside, and the purpose of this is to get the shea butter inside of it to melt down a little bit, because it is grainy, and you don't want that graininess inside of your hair. You don't want it to clump. So I want to just melt it down with this system in order to get it to be as smooth as it, like a cream consistency. So as it is getting heated up, I'm going to mix it together. Okay, so that's actually pretty good, if you can see it. So I'm going to turn the heat off so that the heat process will stop, and I'm going ahead and, whoo, kind of hot, but let's see, can you guys see that? This is a good consistency. It's not quite melted all the way, just enough so that I can mix it together, so that all the oils can bind themselves together. So the mixture is complete, and it's very, very creamy, very liquidy. Okay, so what you want to do is get your empty container, go ahead and pour the mixture inside. It will solidify a little bit over time, but for now, this is the finished effect, which is what I showed you guys in the other one, which solidified to a type of pomade, which I'm okay with for now, because I just want a light cream. I don't want something too thick. So this one is just made, and this is what I already had. Alright guys, that is my shea butter mixture that I use for my hair. If you guys have any more questions or comments, please comment below. Be sure to like this video and subscribe.